So you want to move to Johannesburg? Nice city, beautiful people, and unique experiences. But everything that glitters isn't what it seems in the city of gold. I'll let you be the judge on a Black American's perspective of living in Johannesburg, South Africa.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Jackson Cooper, aka J Coop, reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you the pros and cons of living in Johannesburg, South Africa as a Black American. Now, I have been in Johannesburg for 8 months, going on 9 months, living here. So, no better person to tell you than me. No hidden agendas, just my truth. Let's start with the pro, the people. The people in Johannesburg are definitely a pro. Now, South Africa is called the Rainbow Nation for a reason. Plenty different ethnicities, plenty different people here that you're gonna find, and the people make this place truly what it is. Now, I've met many different people in Johannesburg. We've met Black people. We've met colored people. We've met white people. We've met Indian people. And for the most part, these people have been very, very great in the transition of moving here if you plan on moving temporarily or permanently. The people are going to make it a good stay for you, but the key is to always understand that you are a guest and you always will be a guest when you're coming to somebody else's country. A con is going to be the dangerous areas and the violence that happens in Johannesburg. Johannesburg is a very dangerous city. A lot of cities are dangerous, but it's all about how you play your cards, right? I would say this, a lot of places I wasn't able to film or go by myself simply because of the danger that's associated with it here in Johannesburg. For instance, I wanted to go to Kwai Mai Mai. I had opportunities to go, but things come up. But it's just that I heard that it's so dangerous, I didn't attempt to do it. Now, I've been places solo dolo, never scared, but always be on point. And there's a lot of places in Johannesburg to where you have to be on point. I remember I was in Johannesburg Park Station filming a couple of videos actually. People were saying, Jackson, you're lucky that your camera didn't get stolen. Now, that can happen anywhere, but in particular, that happens a lot in Johannesburg. You can get robbed, you can get got. It's just the truth. In CBD, that's just a no-go zone from what I've been told. Going into CBD can be very dangerous, and it's not something that you want to take lightly when in South Africa. So my suggestions on that are either one or two things. Be very, very cautious when going to these places, or just steer away from them completely, because if you go haphazard, something bad could happen to you. Now, a pro, things to do in Johannesburg. That's one thing. If you have your money right, it's always gonna be something to do. Whether it comes to events, whether it comes to going to the malls out here. This has to be the mall capital of the freaking world, or at least South Africa, because there's malls everywhere. You can go to the Mall of Africa. You can go to Sandton Mall. It's so many different options if you wanna shop till you drop. Chris Brown concerts, Kim concerts, Travis Scott concerts. It's all types of things happening in Johannesburg, and plenty restaurants that you can go to, food on the streets that you could try. It's endless things to do when you're in Johannesburg. So you'll never say that you're getting too bored unless you're saving money. Cons. The food. Now, I put an asterisk by this, right? Because it's not all food. Johannesburg actually has good food, but it's certain foods that I could not get my hands on that I was craving as an American. For starters, pizza. Now, I eventually found some okay pizza throughout my stay, but if you're just going to the Pizza Huts that you're used to, wrong answer. If you're going to the Roman pizzas here, wrong answer. The pizza is boo the food. And I gotta be completely honest. Listen, I just want a good classic piece of pepperoni and cheese pizza, and I had to go all the way to Cape Town to find that. So Joburg, the word is, certain foods ain't getting it. Also, I was looking for a meatball sub. I love meatball subs. So I eventually found one at a place called Second Story, right? Meatball sub was banging, but the only thing was, it was dry. Now the sauce on it was good, but the meat to sauce ratio did not make sense whatsoever. So I had to have them add extra sauce for it to be good. So it's just small little things like that that's a con to me, that I just want certain foods and I want them now. Now, a pro, there are beautiful ladies in Johannesburg. You could be a woman watching this. Maybe there's beautiful men. I wouldn't know unless I'm here, to say the least. But when it comes to the fellas, there are beautiful women all throughout Johannesburg. You can literally just go to the mall. Like, see, after this, I gotta go to the store. I gotta go grab a couple things. I know for a fact I'm gonna see a beautiful woman. Like, they're literally everywhere. Now, does that mean that you can just go up and talk to all of them?
Nope.
Depending on how you look, you underdig? But if you are coming here for dating, if you are coming here to find your significant other, and you understand what South African women look like, there's a spectrum, then you will find a beautiful suitor for your companionship. Cons. The security guard. Man, now listen, this was specifically a thing when I first got here. I seem to be having issues with security guards. Now, it's not because I was doing anything illegal. It was because they always acted like they didn't understand what I was saying. The longer that I stayed, it seemed like they understood me better. I'm like, I'm not changing my accent. They're gonna act like they don't understand you if you're not kind of going above and beyond saying, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Do you want this or that? Like, the security guards here are super strict. And if you notice, there's security guards and high fences everywhere you go in Johannesburg. Somebody actually told me, like, a form of a joke that said, if there's no high fence and no barbed wire, then you're not in South Africa. The crime is so high here that there's a lot of different methods to keep intruders outside. So maybe security guards have to be that way, but they can become a nuisance. Pro, hidden gems. When it comes to hidden gems in Johannesburg, right? Now you can come here and you can live and you can kind of be in your own bubble. That's completely fine. As humans, we're able to do what we want to do. But if you want to find hidden gems, the best bet is to meet the people. And that goes to my other pro, but there's a lot of different things, man, like going into the townships, finding those hidden gems. It's just so many things that I haven't even discovered. I feel like you're going to need 2 or 3 years, boots on the ground, to really discover the hidden gems, but there's a lot of them, man. A lot of food spots, a lot of eateries that you will go into these nooks and crannies throughout Johannesburg that you have to find for yourself, but they're out there, man. Listen, this is the city of gold. I wasn't able to go to Gold Reef City. I attempted to go, but I wasn't able to fully go on this trip. And that's a hidden gem to me, man, because like not a lot of African countries or cities have amusement parks. So there's plenty of hidden gems here in Johannesburg. You just have to open your eyes and find them. Cons, racism. There's racism everywhere. But specifically, there is racism here in Johannesburg. So I experienced the most racism when I was going to the post office, because my post office was at Hyde Park Mall, all right? Or Hyde Park Corner. Those people are racist. The white people there, they didn't have to say it. It was just like, what are you doing here? And I'm looking at them like, you can't look at me like that. But you know, I came to get what I had to get and dip. But the amount of racism I got was crazy. Let me give you a story. So I was shopping and I called the Uber. I put it to meet me at the front of a hotel. So there was literally like a lobby. It was like a lobby from the mall, the hotel lobby to the out part. And I had bags in my hands, like I wasn't there just loitering. So they were like, sir, you can't come in here. You can't come in. Like, I can understand saying like I can't come, but it was like I was doing something wrong. I'm like, is it a problem? They said, yeah, like you can't like come into this lobby like if you're not a customer here. I said, that's fine, but just like relax a little bit. They were like, sir, you have to leave. They could have handled it better. So certain things like that, you got to handle it better. And that's taking me to my next con, Uber. Now, Uber in Johannesburg, South Africa is a complete scam. But they don't really give you any other options. That's when you have a monopoly on the game. You understand what I mean by that? You have to either choose them or Bolt, and they say Bolt is dangerous past certain times. Even though I use Bolt, I know women are gonna be watching this as well, so you wanna go with the safe route. Now, recently there was a strike with Uber and the drivers here in Johannesburg because they're not being paid fair wages. Now, if you tell me that's not a coincidence, I don't know what is. It looks like Uber is a scam, like I've been saying for months, or maybe the consumers and the workers are tripping. Okay, guys, now all in all, do I recommend that you move to Johannesburg, South Africa as a Black American? I would recommend it. Now, it's all about you. It's all about, do you know how to move? Do you know how to adjust? Even though coming to South Africa, to Johannesburg, is gonna be a smoother adjustment than most African countries and cities. I'm gonna be completely honest on that. Johannesburg is a very large city, a very big city. It has a subway system. Like I said, it has Uber. It has things like Krispy Kreme, things that you're going to be used to. But there's also things that are different. But coming from Jackson Cooper, I would recommend the move to Johannesburg, South Africa. You just got to know what you're doing out here, people. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and most importantly, I hope you learned from it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Leave this video with a like to keep Coop's Corner going to the top as it should be. And as always, guys, stay blessed and always live life. Until next time, peace.
We don't fold. Go all night, yeah. We don't go into the sky,